Hello, and welcome back everyone. Today we're covering Remnants, and more specifically, the Attacker set. I'm starting with the Attacker set because it's become the most popular room since the last Warband update. Previously I actually preferred one of the Protector rooms myself, but as the game continues to increase lethality, the defensive bonuses almost don't even matter, as they just don't mitigate enough to surpass the benefit of the Attacker sets in most situations. However, that doesn't mean that all of the rooms and sets are ignored entirely. They're just used in more specific situations, and we'll cover those in later videos, since there's really enough to dedicate just to the Attacker set in my opinion. For most content and players, the Attacker set is going to be the best at this point in the game. There are 9 Attacker Remnants. There's 3 yellows, Manifest Carnage, Typhorus, and Caller of Brutus. 3 blues, Coward's Rage, Warvase, and Liar's Pack. And finally 3 whites, Curb Bit of Haste, Hand Axe of Anger, and Arrowhead of Precision. When farming, it's possible to get more than one of the same remnant, and the benefits do not stack, aside from the white remnants. So farming a worthwhile set is very RNG dependent, considering you can get up to 10 total remnants. Typically the best way to farm a decent set includes running purges with your warband for speed, and if you loot one of the yellow attacker remnants before getting the marrow, then continue to clear. If you farm purges regularly with your warband, you can up the standards to at least 1 yellow and a blue, or perhaps 2 yellow, depending on how often you run and how good your current set is. Another worthwhile tactic is to farm a specific map. If you enter the purge and exit for any reason before clearing the ancient in the center, the map will actually be retained, meaning you can essentially pick which map you want to farm, and designate certain members of your warband to cover certain tiles, based on their move speed, clear speed, etc. Keep in mind the location of the chests, and the events within the purge will change when you do this. However, you'll still know the exact tiles, and that helps a lot in terms of efficiency by knowing which players are going to cover where. And since the map size doesn't alter the maximum number of remnants per run, you can use a smaller map to actually be more time efficient, because the larger maps will have more chests and events that don't yield a remnant at all. Alright, so now you've farmed a bunch of sets, and you still don't know which one to use. Well, it's important to know that sets can now be assigned based on room. If you haven't, it's definitely worth checking what you've got, because now if you have a set that stacks attacker remnants, you want to have that equipped for the attacker rooms. This is very different than the original system, in which you wanted a balanced set. This concept is true for all rooms, and if you haven't done this already, you're potentially missing out on a lot of benefit. Personally, I'd say Typhorus and Caller are the best 2 yellow attacker remnants. Warvase and Liar's Pack are probably the best 2 blues. You're probably not choosing a set based on the common remnants, and if you have that kind of luck but are truly stumped, you can leave a more detailed comment and I'll do my best to help while everyone else rants out of jealousy. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have a great day.